Alright, what's up, YouTube? What's up, Young and 585? It's Taboo Trinity on deck. Thought I would do a video response to your topic discussing gays in the entertainment business. I agree with you 100%. I think that it is definitely some kind of problem out there somewhere for you to not see any gay women, or let me be more specific, gay black women on the television screen. Um, I'm not really sure why that is. I personally feel like um, because the industry is dominated by men, that maybe men feel awkward or threatened by a butch black female um, coming into the industry. If you look at it, most of the women in the industry right now are walking around half naked with the long weave, flinging their hair, dancing across the stage in something that they should be wearing in a swimming pool. You and I and others like us are not willing to do things like that. We're not willing to compromise our identity for the music, for the fame, for the money, because we are who we are. And I don't know, maybe I'm being facetious by even saying what I'm about to say, but I think that personally it boils down to the fact that um, they want what's aesthetically appealing to their eyes. Fuck the talent. There's some ugly guy rappers out there. I mean, Plies, I'm sorry, there's some people who think he's so fine. I personally don't agree. Notorious B.I.G., for God's sake, I don't think there's a single person out there who would say that that motherfucker looked good. But people adore his music, for God's sake. You know what I'm saying? There's some ugly motherfuckers out there. And they can blow up doing music because people respect their art. They respect their talent. But they're men. They don't do that when it comes to women. With women, you gotta walk around half naked and with your titties and shit hanging out for them to respect you as an artist. You gotta be people like Trina, who talks about how good you can ride a dick or whatever, to people to respect your art. Now, not all of them talk like that. I mean, Lil' Kim, she got a little foul at the mouth talking about sex, but she raw with her shit. She raw. And people like Gangsta Boo, raw with her shit. It wasn't all about, sucking a man's dick or whatever. They could really get down with the get down when it came to getting on that level with men, but at the same time, they dressed feminine. They had the weave, they had the boots, they had the tight jeans, whatever, whatever. They not rocking it like we rocking it with the baseball cap turned to the side and the Timbos and the pants sagging or whatever with boxer shorts on. I personally feel like if a man feel like, he doesn't have something to look at when he's looking at your video, he can't fantasize about fucking you or something of that sort, it makes him lose an interest in your music. But I'm not supposed to be your Barbie doll. You're supposed to be respecting my artwork. You're supposed to be listening to what I got to say. You shouldn't be worried about how I look. If you think I'm a good artist, then you think I'm a good artist. But that's not where we're at right now in society. I mean, you do have homosexuals in the entertainment business. So I don't think it's completely prohibited to us, or we're excluded from it, should I say, because you have people like Rosie O'Donnell and Adam Lambert and Ellen DeGeneres out there doing things, and people love them. And you have shows like Queer as Folk and The L Word, and people love them. And you even had Noah's Ark to represent for the black side of things, and people love that shit. But it seems like the white community is more accepting of homosexuals than the black community, at least in my opinion, because that's what I see more of. I mean, how many gay black women do you see who are out of the closet and openly have admitted to being gay, who are successful at this point right now in the music industry? I mean, it's speculated that Oprah is, but I think that's just because you've never really seen her with a man. And, I mean, what man could really handle being with a billionaire? I mean, that's probably, if she's never had a man, that's probably why, And Jay-Z got hella money, but Jay-Z can't even fuck with that. I mean, damn, this woman bought chicken for the whole fucking world. You know what I'm saying? For all the United States and shit. But anyway, that's getting off the topic. I mean, it's speculated that Queen Latifah was or is, based on how she did that role and set it off, and You never really see her with a boyfriend, but that's all speculation. Even the Brat, you gotta think about it. The Brat came out and she was tomboyish with the little twist in her hair, with the baggy clothes. By the end of it, later on in her music career, you saw her doing shit like, "What do you like? A whole lot of foreplay. We can go and get it pop." Whatever she said, I can't even remember all the words to it because I really didn't care for that song. But she running around in damn, you know what I'm saying, bikini. And you even have to think about, speaking of bikinis, you even have to think about what women are wearing now to perform. You know what I'm saying? They're running around with lingerie on stage. You know, wearing shit in their videos like Lady Gaga did in her telephone video, running around in your underwear basically with glitter on that shit. It's like we're selling sex. Women are meant to be aesthetically appealing and sell sex. Fuck your music. Fuck the fact that your music is good. Fuck the fact that you're talented. Men want to be able to look at the video and think about fucking you. You know, is that what it really boils down to? With men, that doesn't matter. They don't care about that. You got people like B.I.G. and Plies and 50 Cent. I really don't think any of those guys are attractive, but people respect their music. They don't have to look good, but people respect their music. Some people think Plies looks good. Some people think 50 Cent look good. You know, I guess it all depends on who you talking to, you know. Anybody who thinks that Notorious B.I.G. looks good, you just out of your fucking mind. But we're not even going to go there because I respect his music. You're just an ugly ass brother, but I respect your music. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it boils down to. Lil' Kim, what was you thinking? What were you thinking? Did you sleep with him? Seriously? Anyway, okay, getting back on topic. And Faith Evans? Are y'all for real? Okay, getting back on topic. I'm sorry. But, you don't see any gay black people out there like that. And that's a problem for me. Because you have people like, you know, the Adam Lamberts and the Ellen DeGeneres and the Rosie O'Donnells or whatever. And people love them. But you don't have any gay black people representing. So I think that white people are more accepting to homosexuals in the industry than black people are. Which is just another form of Jim Crow or Willie Lynch theory or whatever. Another thing to keep us from each other. We're separating ourselves from others based on what makes us different. And we need to stop that. You know, what was Martin Luther King fighting for? You know, we got to that whole judge me by the content of my character, not the color of my skin. But now they're judging us based on our sexual orientation. You know, when will it stop? I mean, even the EEOC. I was recently reading, you know, about the discrimination or whatever law with the EEOC. And they had everything listed on there from disability to senior citizens to race, you know, ethnicity, age, all of that stuff. They even had this one on there for language deficient or something like that. I can't remember how it was worded, but it was basically like for all the immigrants that we have right now, illegal immigrants as well, you know, they could not be discriminated upon because they couldn't speak fluent English. But there was nothing on there to discriminate, to stop them from discriminating against homosexuals. And I thought that there was something on there at one point in time for they couldn't discriminate based on your sexual orientation. When I recently looked at it, I didn't see that on there. And that's bothersome because we exist, you know, we're here. And it's like we're still getting kind of pushed to the back. But, you know, I probably will take the same approach that you'll take. Young and 585, where you said, you know, you thinking about making an album and not even putting your face on it or whatever, because I want people to respect my music. I don't want people to look at me and change their opinion about how they feel about my music based on how I look. If I make good music, I make good music. You know, so I'm thinking about when I make my album, it's just going to have my name across the front. I'm not even going to have anything on there about what I look like. No biography or anything, because I think that should all be irrelevant. I don't want to do any interviews. I don't want to do any shows because I don't want people to say, is that a guy? Is that a girl? If that's a girl, why does she look like a guy? And blah, 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 blah. Why does any of that matter? If you love my music, then love my music. Bottom line. You know, so I'm with you on that 100%. And I hope things change.